Welcome to the online public involvement meeting for project design ID 5770-0200 along Wisconsin Highway 130 in Iowa County. The presentation will follow the outline shown here. First, we will be discussing the project limits. Second, the purpose and need of the project. Third, the traffic control plans for the project. Fourth, the schedule of the project. And finally, ending with the contact information of project staff who are working on this project. The proposed project on Wisconsin Highway 130 begins at the intersection of Wisconsin Highway 23 and stretches for 11 miles, shown in red on the map, to the intersection with Wisconsin Highway 133 at the Wisconsin River Bridge near the village of Lone Rock. The primary purpose for the project is to repair the pavement deterioration along Wisconsin 130. The existing asphaltic pavement is experiencing transverse cracking, longitudinal cracking, rutting, and has a poor ride for the traveling public. Treatment is needed to extend the pavement's service life. Without improvement, the pavement will continue to deteriorate and adversely affect traveling conditions. Future maintenance costs will also increase, and roadway safety will be compromised. The photo on the left shows alligator, longitudinal, and transverse cracking of the pavement. The photo on the right shows longitudinal cracking and rutting in the wheel paths of the travel lane. The proposed project will replace the pavement on Wisconsin 130. Pavement replacement includes removing 4 inches of the existing asphaltic surface and paving back 4 inches of new asphaltic material. The picture on the top right is of a milling machine removing asphaltic pavement surface. A similar machine will be used for the proposed project on Wisconsin 130. The picture on the bottom right shows an asphalt paving crew placing new hot mix asphalt. A similar process will occur on Wisconsin 130 with the proposed project. The next collection of slides will explain each proposed improvement in more detail. The typical cross-section for the project is shown in the picture on the right. As previously mentioned, the pavement will be milled to a depth of 4 inches and paved back with a depth of 4 inches. The proposed pavement will not be paved wider than the existing pavement. New gravel shoulders will be placed as part of the project. A second reason for the project is to replace drainage culverts that are in poor condition. 12 culverts were identified by WIS maintenance engineers for being in poor condition and needing replacement. The 2 photos shown are of culverts that will be replaced as part of the proposed project. As you can see, these culverts have heavily corroded flow lines and are past their useful service life. The map shown on this slide shows the locations of the culvert replacements on the proposed project. The contractor will remove the existing culvert pipe and place the new culvert pipe in the same location. This process will be completed half at a time to allow for single lane local traffic to use the highway. A third reason for the project is the replacement of non-standard guardrail end terminals. Non-standard guardrail end terminals, like those shown in the pictures, are no longer installed by WIS projects for safety reasons. When they are encountered during the design phase of a project, plans are made for their replacement. The end terminals in these photos will be upgraded with new, safer end terminals. Energy absorbing terminals, like what is shown in the photo on the left, are standard on all WIS projects currently. Energy absorbing terminals have shown to be safer in crash testing than previous models of guardrail end terminals. The map on the right shows the locations where the 5 non-standard guardrail end terminals will be replaced with new energy absorbing terminals. The project is scheduled for construction during the 2027 season, or it could be advanced into the 2026 season. Wisconsin 130 is narrow with no paved shoulders, making it difficult for the contractor to perform their work and keep the public and their staff safe. For these reasons, Wisconsin 130 will be closed to through traffic during construction, and a detour route will be posted. The proposed detour route is shown on this slide. Both northbound and southbound traffic will use Wisconsin 23 and US 14 for the detour route. Wisconsin 130 will remain open to local traffic, meaning access to businesses, residences, and properties will be maintained at all times during the project. In early 2020, the project was initiated by the planning section in the Southwest Region office in Madison. Later in 2020, a design survey was completed by a consultant surveyor. The information that was collected will be used by project staff in the design of the project. Initial coordination letters were also sent out to project stakeholders as part of our environmental report process. In 2021, the preliminary design began on the project. Drafting of the environmental document for the project has also begun. As part of the environmental document process, we are holding a public involvement meeting and a local officials meeting. The general public and local officials play a key role in this process. Your comments, questions, and concerns about this project are encouraged. As mentioned, the work on the environmental report has begun, and we anticipate the report to be completed by November of 2021. The preliminary design and design study report will be completed by December 2022. The right-of-way plat is anticipated to be complete by February of 2023, and real estate acquisition will start once the right-of-way plat is complete. Small areas of real estate are needed to be purchased at the culvert pipe replacement locations, not the entire length of the project. WIS staff will work with property owners during the real estate acquisition process. The project plans and specifications should be finalized by May 2025, with construction beginning either the next spring or summer in 2026 or during the spring and summer of 2027. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this project, please send us an email or give us a call. Individuals who are working on this project are listed above. Another way to contact project staff is by U.S. mail. A comment form is available on the project website for mailing to project staff. Please send any letters to the Southwest Region office at 2101 Wright Street, Madison, Wisconsin 53704. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation, and have a great day.